Hey guys, it's James with Turo Tales. Welcome back to another exciting edition. Again, Turo Tales is where we start with one car. We've built it up to a small fleet of cars. We now have 8, and we are looking to add. We can't keep up with our demand right now. We're seeing a lot of increase in the number of people that are contacting us. So today I wanted to go over marketing and some ways that you can market, things that I did good when I started and things that you should never do, and we'll actually have a Turo tale to tell today. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do, very simple thing, but we do it on all of our vehicles, and I know that it's worked at least twice, maybe more. But what you're going to do is you're going to go into your car's details, and under your description, you're just going to add this caption: first-time renters, use the link below to receive $25 discount towards your first rental. And then I put the link, and then again I say first-time renters. The reason you do that is this link that you get is easily found by going on the phone, at least, to get $25 credit. It will give you a link to the $25. Every time that you give $25 to a new person, you will also receive $25 credit. And you can use that for different things, but most people use it for renting cars. So we've used this a couple times. I used this credit when we rented a car in Vegas, a Dodge Charger, and my goal is to use the rest of this this summer when I go rent out a Tesla or maybe a Lamborghini. So just something that you can do that's really easy. It's more of a perk. It's not going to make you money, but it can save you some if you need a rental car. And you can see the conversion rate here. On this one's 25%. I think that's higher than most, but you're not going to get a ton of people on here. So that's just the link right there. By the way, if you're new to Turo, I'll have the link below. Go ahead and use it. Let's see if we can get this number up, huh? Mostly, though, you get $25 off your first trip as well. So that's the big thing for you. All right, so when I first started, we started off with this simple Facebook post. It has been viewed, meaning clicked on, by 490 people in El Paso, and I've gotten probably 50 or so, somewhere in there, inquiries. Of those 50 inquiries, maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 have actually rented from me. So the conversion rate for these is not amazing. And I spent a lot of time responding to people who did not rent. However, when I first started, I was really anxious about my new business. I had just bought this car. It was really nice, and I was concerned about it sitting at the house. So it's something that you can do that will at least get people aware of it. And the more people that are aware of Turo, maybe they don't rent, but maybe they tell a friend. So I just gave it a very basic description over here, what it had. You can tell it's been a while. For Christmas shopping. So this was done before Christmas. Travel, visitors, or rent it out on your next business trip. You'll love driving the van. I also told them that they could rent it out as long as they needed, and told them that there was other vehicles: Tesla, Mercedes, Maseratis, and even a Toyota Yaris. Discounts I mentioned here, and then Habla Español. And the discount was going to be essentially the $25 off, and then if it was a military individual, I could choose to manually lower the price for them. All right, so this is a good idea. Just a couple pictures so they can see what it is, but nothing fancy. This picture actually we still use a picture like this on the listing, and this was taken by a renter. He took it out to White Sands and just took that with his phone, and we use this picture, a different one he gave us, is our primary picture for that vehicle. And again, that's just on the marketplace. And that was free 50 free. So easy. Kind of a no-brainer just to go ahead and do a couple of these. I think you can do up to 7 at a time. All right, so we talked about referrals, we talked about marketplace. Let's talk about business cards. This is one that I made in about 30 minutes. There's some good things I like about this card, and there's some things I don't like about the card. But we'll start off with the good. This costs less than $30. I think shipped for 500 cards, front and back, full color, was $27 and change. This has been changed slightly from what we had originally. just because of editing or some formatting. But things I like about this, I like the simple black Turo logo. I like that it has Turo.com on there. I'm glad that I put my personal email and also the link for my $25 off. I also put my phone number here. Owner is deceptive because everyone thinks I own Turo. I don't. That's Andre Haddad. Shout out to him for making this possible for me. But on the back side, I just put a picture of White Sands. I also put this QR code and then said $25 off, rent better cars for less. So I like the QR code because you can take a picture of it and it takes you right to my website. What I don't like about it, about this card in general, is that nowhere on the front, if you don't know what Turo is, nowhere on the front is that going to tell you what it is. It looks nice, it looks clean, but I might have put something on there like rent better cars for less on the front. And so make sure that your card that you get shows what you do. It represents what your company is and what you're trying to get across, because I don't think that this did a great job of that. However, for 500 cards, you need to have one of those cards, just one of those cards, work in order for you to pay off the entire purchase. So I like having it. I think it adds credibility to my cars. We put one of these in each of the glove boxes, as well as maybe a couple just in the console in the middle in case they want to take it with them or share it with somebody else. And that is a great way to get business. So now we're going to tell a tale. So we bought this car just before Thanksgiving, and so I think maybe it was after Thanksgiving, but anyway, around the holiday season. And I thought, this is such a great idea. And the airport rental car agency was known for running out of cars. It had happened plenty of times before. So little old me went down to the airport with my stack of new cards that I just gotten, and I went to every hotel nearby. I went to the military relations people, the little lady that sat at the front desk. I got actually a rental that came out of it. But one night we're sitting in the house, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get this car rented. I'm feeling stressed out. I've got this loan, and it hasn't paid itself off yet this month. So I was nervous and concerned. And so I was already dressed for something, but I went out there to the airport, and I was kind of just holding these cards by the checkout counters. And I talked to a couple people about it, just gave them the card and kind of walked away. Well, this young lady comes up, and young lady, same age as me, I'm young, and she was looking for a vehicle, and they had sold out of that vehicle, but they said they were going to get her another. Anyways, I just strike up a conversation with this lady, and it came off in a way that I didn't think about initially, but that I felt really uncomfortable with at the end. It was basically, hey lady, I see you need a van or a rental vehicle. Why don't you come out to the parking lot and check out my van? And she was coming back to see her soldier before he deployed. She was by herself, and it came across as I lingered too long on the sale. I was really motivated to kind of do it, and I just got so embarrassed at how creepy and awkward it was. And so I walked out the door, and I never did that again. And I would recommend that you never, ever even do that one time. I was hustling. I thought, I can make this sale, but you definitely don't want to be talking to people in a busy airport who have been traveling for hours, trying to say, hey, let's go out to my van and you give me some money and I'll just let you take it, right? Not my proudest moment. I felt like a creeper, and I've never done that again. So don't do that. Don't be that guy. Instead, look at some of the other good things that I've done, including the marketplace ad, including referrals, and adding things onto there. You'll find that it's a much better way to advertise. Again, I'm James, Turo Tales. We're at 500 subscribers. I'm super excited. I appreciate everybody for subscribing, and hopefully you get value out of this. I try to be as descriptive as possible in everything that we do that brings us success, so that you can be successful as well. If you find that this is helpful, go ahead and subscribe. We appreciate it. The goal is 1,000 by Christmas. Also share this, comment, and if you have questions or you want to see other videos, just put them in the links below. This video came out exactly because of that reason, and so shout out to my buddy Frank who requested it. Turo's been great for us. We've loved how it's been going so far. Got to buy 2 more cars this week. I'll let you know how that goes. Thanks again for watching, and this is your captain signing off. Adieu.